That's why the podcast is all on the love and gaze at the inner world. And I think that when sometimes for people who are in the slumps, they have not conquered their trauma, they don't feel on top of their trauma. They're still amidst the muck, right? The mud that the lotus flower then comes to come out of. They're still in that space. And the power of restoring one's story, one's narrative, one's inner narrative is so profound and important.
Mm,
And I think about there was a research study that was done on maids, and they found that all of these maids, they were working 12-hour days. They had over 10,000 steps, but they were all obese. And so the researchers went in and they were talking about that they were just doing something for regulatory checks. So they were doing interviewing. But the actual component of the research was that the researcher shared with them, wow, that's incredible. You were doing all these healthy activities. And that was the whole point, was to restory what they were doing rather than the grunt work of the work that they were doing, which then was holding a different story and pain in their body. And so when the maids had that experience of seeing it shaped that way or seen that way, the researchers ended up coming back and they were having profoundly different health outcomes, but doing the same activities of vacuuming and all of the things that are exercise. But now, because it was languaged and internalized differently, the body was responding differently.